Hi, this is Professor Ford. Welcome to Economics 160. As you can see, this course announcement looks awfully familiar. You just barely read it. And I'll now give you a very brief overview of how the class is set up. If you now go over here to the virtual classroom and click, that takes you to the virtual classroom. All right, so this is what you'll see. And here at the very top, ask Professor Ford. Well, all that really is are instructions on how to use Blackboard messages. So let's get started there. You see all this menu here that was introduced to you in the first course announcement. Click on Messages. Now you see your inbox, messages you've sent. If you want to contact me, click on Create Message. To Kent Ford, that's me. Then you have to move it over here to the recipients area. And scroll down, type a subject, and start typing. And submit. There you go. And then check for my reply. Well, that's the first thing. Let's go back to the virtual classroom and read these. Welcome. Here's a little welcome here I've written, and a warning. Economics is rude, crude, and offensive. Economics is unfeeling, unemotional. Just analyzes costs and benefits, and sometimes we don't like the way those costs and benefits line up. Or we have other ideas. So just be aware of that. Here we have getting started. This is where we click to get started. Here's the syllabus. Here's our course schedule, course materials, overview of the course, an explanation of extra credit, how grades are calculated, my expectations. Click on each of these and read through that. Now we're starting to get into some areas that the college just wants in every syllabus, and if you think it pertains to you, go ahead and read it. Well, maybe you ought to read the attendance policy. Um, but there's a nice resource guide here, and there's contact information. Well, let me say this about contact information. The way to contact me is in the course in Blackboard. We definitely want to keep all communication here inside Blackboard with Blackboard messages. If you contact me in a variety of different ways, it gets really to be an organizational nightmare. And so we do want to keep all communication right here. That makes it simple for everybody. Okay, let's go back to the classroom. Here's a nice little video from the American Economic Association, just a few minutes long, worth watching. Tips for answering short answer questions, worth reading. And here we have Module 1, Inequality and Poverty. I've got these split up into Part A and Part B. So Module 1, Part A is due on 7/16, Part B 7/18. Click on that, and you will first see our first discussion. Here you get to read about me, and here you tell us about you. Now, notice this. Click on Create Thread on the next page for instructions. Now, Blackboard has some quirks, and this is one of them. If I click on this, I get a blank page. Yes, that's just what we want to make things interesting. Click on Create Thread, and now you see some instructions there. Okay. All right. Well, let's go back. Sachs, chapter summary. Okay, read what's going on there. Now we have Module 1A. Click. Start at the top. Lectures. Okay, now this is going to seem like we've got a million things to do in this first module. It's looks worse than it is. Most of these are really short, but just an introduction to economics uh, and so forth. And this has a lot more than most modules. And so read through those. Start at the top. You notice A, B, C, D. Yes, this course is very methodically laid out. It's designed to start at the top and click your way down. Homework. Okay, textbook reading. Read chapter 1 in Schiller. That's our main text. Sachs is another text. You read about that in the syllabus. I do include, just to get you started, because we've got a short term here, we go fast. I've got Schiller chapter 1, Sachs chapter 1. In fact, I've got that up to about the first 4 or 5 chapters of Schiller. This is going to give you time to get your books. Don't wait. The worst thing you can do is wait to get your books or wait to get started till you get your books. You get so far behind. So anyway, you go through that, you read these, click on here. There's some questions. Click on here. There's some short answer questions. And that just about does it. That's how each module is set up. No, I'm not going to go through all 8 modules. Okay. You got the idea. Okay, module 1B, here we are. And then we did the same thing. See, they're set up the same way. So that's how the class is organized. It's pretty straightforward. At least most students tell me that they think it is. So, welcome aboard. Get started, and look forward to having you in class this term.